So I train new sales reps all the time, and first few calls when people just starting out, it's painful to watch, I gotta be honest. However, it's also natural, right? Like if you're doing something for the first time, you're uncomfortable, you're doubting yourself, there's all these things that are going through your mind, right? So like anything else in life, you need to start somewhere. In this video, I'm gonna literally go over everything that I can think of that will help you get over these first steps. What tricks can you use to become more confident on sales calls? Okay, let's get right into it. Just 2 seconds before we begin, my name is Alex. I'm the creator of Elite Closers Club. It's a sales mentoring program that helps you become a better salesperson by improving your skills, specific skills that you need to sell more effectively. We started this YouTube channel in order to help people just with quick tips and things that I use in my sales practice on a daily basis to get better results. So if you like these type of videos, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us grow, and we really appreciate you following us. So anyways, let's get right into the video. The truth is that we as human beings are our own worst enemy, because we are the hardest on ourselves, right? And especially when we're starting out something, especially in sales, because it's so psychological. Sales, it's all about psychology. Because of that, because it is such a hard profession to learn, because of this psychology aspect of it, we really need to use tricks. So here are some that can help you basically become better at it faster. So the first trick that I'm going to talk about is role plays. Role plays are amazing because you can really set yourself almost like in front of a real client without putting yourself out there at all. So it's a very safe environment for you to practice and make mistakes, right? The truth is that the only way we get better as human beings at doing anything, it doesn't matter what you're learning, is by repetition. You need to relentlessly repeat the task over and over again until you get it cemented in your head so that it comes off completely natural. And the way to do it is using role plays. Of course, you might not have somebody to practice with, so you can literally do it in the mirror. However, it's best to get a friend and literally get the friend to pretend to be your client and go over the whole process with them so that you are ready when the real client is talking to you. You're ready, you know exactly what to say, when to say it, why to say it, and you sound very, very confident when you do it. The second tip, it's all about following a framework. Frameworks keep us in line and we know what to say next. That's the biggest thing. So you really need to follow some sort of a basic framework in all your sales calls in order for you to not get lost. Because if you don't know what to say next, you will start stumbling and then it looks really, really bad in front of the prospect. The prospect expects you to be the expert, expects you to provide the solution to their specific problems that they're having. But in order to do that, you need to know what to say, you need to know what to ask, and you actually need to know that in advance. So the tip after that is that you actually need to be prepared with your framework. You literally need to script it out. You need to write everything down step by step of what you're going to say, why you're going to say it, structure it all in advance, and learn it by heart. So you need to know the words that you're going to say in advance. You don't want to be in a sales situation and then you're trying to kind of guess what you're going to say. You need to know what you're going to say up front. Very often in some technical professions, you will need to learn a whole new language. For example, when I was selling internal corrosion monitoring equipment in oil and gas companies, I had to talk to electrical engineers, people who went to school, and I'm not an engineer. So I actually had to learn their language, learn about the industry, the terms that they use, so that I could speak to them on their level. that's really important to do that in advance of your sales calls so that you know exactly how to approach this client in an intelligent way that they will understand. Another tip that I'll give you that's absolutely gold is to record yourself reading your sales pitch out loud so you can analyze how you sound. How you sound is actually really important on sales calls because, for example, I had one of the reps I'm training recently. He has a British accent. I have an accent as well, but he was blurring words together. He was speaking so quickly that it was really hard to understand him. He's not aware of it because he does not know how he speaks normally, right? Because it's almost subconscious when we speak. There's certain diction that happens when we speak naturally, right? But for a prospect, you want to remove as many obstacles from prospect as possible. So I actually asked him to slow down and enunciate each word a little bit better just because it was really hard to understand him. You won't know that you do this unless you listen to yourself do this. So recording you just reading your sales pitch out loud is an absolutely brilliant way of finding out those particular nuances. Where do you need to speed up? When do you need to slow down? What do you need to enunciate a little bit more or be more clear on, right? That's a huge tip that works absolutely amazing. In the same vein, another one is to record your sales calls and analyze them to see what you did right and wrong. This sales call analysis is probably the strongest thing that you can do to improve on an ongoing basis, because salespeople tend to fall in a rut when they become a little bit better, in a sense that they kind of do the same thing over and over again, but they don't listen back to themselves and then don't criticize themselves. So if you do that post sales call, right, so you're still going to be very confident on the sales call, but if you do this analysis post sales call, you have an ability to keep improving and keep getting better on an ongoing basis forever. So I use this all the time. I record all my sales calls. Actually, I include them in my training, just because it's a great way to go back and review something to improve, right? So I hope you like this video. If you like these type of videos and these quick tips, please subscribe, like, and share this video, and you will get a notification to view our next video so you don't have to miss it. I look forward to seeing you again very soon, and thanks a lot. Take care.